ready for anything. I know what to do.
Look at this. Look at this. These fancy new amulets I got. Amulet of 4 elements. The wearer of this amulet casts a spell with fire, electricity, cold, or acid descriptor. The spell gets +1 points of damage per die rolled. Yoink. Putting that on right now.
No mistakes. I am prepared. Time's not
I also
waiting.
got an absolutely amazing S-Stock, and I'm like, really, really want to let. Oh, oh, so these are the two kukri that Knock Knock was using when he was wrecking shit. And they do 1d4 slashing, and then 1d6 fire and cold, and they both have keen, and they both have finesse wielding. That's the show. This is what I got from his new quest. They still do 1d4 slash, and they're +4 instead of +2. They do 2d6 fire and 2d6 code instead of 1d6 fire, 1d6 code. And, yeah, they are pretty nasty.
Focus on the goal.
They don't
Ready
crit
for
as often
anything.
because they're not keen. But I mean, what are you gonna do? We got a little spear called Sunbeam. Cute. The half plate of hatred. Python skin doublet. These armor are amazing names. This is what Jethal was wearing. But this seems more like her style. I mean, just the look of it. Look at this thing. Tell me that's not like just Jathal's outfit color scheme style. Let's call cast web 3 times a day. +2 resistance. +2 resistance bonus to reflex throws. +15 acid resistance. She's irrelevant because she's acid immune right now, but you know.
Something bothering you?
Here. What's the holdup?
What's new? Yes?
Adventures call to them.
I'm restless.
I know what to do.
Alright, let's see. How long until the curse? I just got a warning that the curses are coming. Curse is coming 25 days. Realistically, I have 10 days to kill.
Time's not waiting.
After the curse, I'll do Jubilost's mission. Jason Schreier wrote an article about what happened with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077, and apparently part of the problem why they had unchecked ambitions, technical woes, unrealistic deadlines, it all came from one belief: we made The Witcher 3, it'll work out, was basically their motto, I guess. I have a special guest at my thing. So, who do we want to bring to this curse? Are we bringing the usual team? Octavia, Jethal, Tristan, Amirian, And Valerie? An interesting proposition, Your Highness. A wizard from Nex has offered to create a number of golems for us, using only the rubbish that litters the capital streets. After assembling the body out of various junk, he binds it to the elemental spirit, which lends the construct a semblance of life. In some golems, this enslaved spirit may go out of control and become berserk. However, the mage assured me that he has completely eradicated this flaw. All he needs now is your permission and access to our rubbish heaps. I believe you should take him up on his offer. Golems are perfectly well suited for guard duty, as well as hard physical labor. Usually creating them can be rather costly, however the mage will take care of all expenses in exchange for permission to set up shop in your capital. That sounds fine by me, actually. I think I'm gonna have some trash golems. Oh my. Demantine Golem, the strange golem, enters your throne room. It is seriously hurt, barely moving its legs and swaying as if it's drunk. Help us! Help! Help! A frowning harem quickly responds. How do you like that? Again, someone needs our help, and again, it has to do with golems. Does any of this seem familiar, Eileen? Those simpletons from Skajag clan must have dug up something else and got themselves in trouble again. The priest's remarks are punctuated by a terrible clanging sound as the golem collects on the floor in pieces. And I warned them that they were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress that they couldn't get inside and see what's happened to them this time. Yes, we need to go check up on them. Just don't go without me, alright? I want to see with my own eyes what catastrophe they've wrought this time, all the while praying to their Torag. Alright, I guess we're taking a quick detour to deal with that before the curse comes. How many days do I have? I got about 4 days. I should be able to do it. I'll bring Tristan. I'll bring all the religious people and see if they have anything to add to Harim's story. Oh God. Some tidbits that were cut from the piece that Dacian Friar wrote. Hold on. Where is this fortress? It's here? Is that where I'm going? I can't afford to go to the wrong place. Direbug Village? I don't remember building that. Something to keep an eye out for, I guess. Anyways, veteran devs from other companies were shocked at CD Projekt Red's free-for-all production. One example is someone needed a shader they just make it with no pipeline in place to determine whether someone had already made one with the exact same function. Also, one CDPR developer told their manager they didn't want to work overtime as their CEO had said that would be okay. Fine, management said, but one of their co-workers would have to work extra hours to make up for them. Several other developers shared the same story. Ah, good times, good times. Hope I'm going the right way, and if I'm not, then I'm gonna reload because I do not have a lot of time. Cannot afford to be wandering around looking for this stupid place. Come on, man. Sell me a good bastard sword.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
Nope, the one I have is better. Oh, it's greater necrotic, that's why.
I am your shield.
Oh, they're both 6. Not gonna bother. I mean, electric resistance, cold resistance is nice, but alright. I don't see anything that I really...
Confide in me.
Nah, it's fine.
Each step brings us closer to the end. Grotus awaits us.
Don't hesitate.
Here's the surprise shocker information of the whole article. Super shocked, super shocked. The overtime did not make development of the game any faster. At E3 June 2019, CD Projekt Red announced the game would come out April 16th of 2020. Fans were elated, but internally some members of the team could only scratch their heads wondering how they could possibly finish the game by then. One person said they thought the date was a joke. Based on the team's progress, they expected the game to be ready in 2022. Developers created memes about the game getting delayed, making bets on when it would happen.
I'm listening. I need a challenge.
Grotus follows in my steps.
The Kobolds are living here, so this is not
Let's go.
where I was supposed to go.
Share my path.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn where we're supposed to go. Actually, I'm just gonna load.
I am yours to command.
And of course, the demo from E3 was completely fake. And they wasted months creating this demo that had features that they did not end up putting in the game, and we're not sure that we're gonna put in the game. Did not know if they wanted to put it in the game. Now, if 5 was a dwarven fortress that I've been to before, where would I be? Yeah, no, this is... every part of the story is like, yep, but that's the thing they did. That's exactly how we thought it would go. Haha! It's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, what's the nearest town? Probably Trazelford, right? Yeah, I unlocked the ability to make map. So I have been playing this game offline for about a year and a half. Is when I became a kingdom. Not a lot has happened in that year and a half. So I have been just growing my kingdom. And I have researched magic circles. And I have built magic circles in every village in the kingdom. Which means I can teleport from any city to any city.
Here, I need a challenge.
Before, the only way to teleport was using magic towers. And magic towers were only available in towns. Magic circles are much cheaper to build, and I can put them in villages. So then I just fucking ran amok. I've taken over the east side of the map. After I took Varnhold, I took the other two places there. I built cities really far away in the hopes that they'll help me. Using the teleport, they'll actually help me get to place a little faster.
As you order. I'm listening. To victory!
This should do it.
Not what I was expecting, really. Also don't know what I was expecting there.
Let us strike as one! Tear them apart!
Repent!
A calculated risk.
Do not falter! They go down!
Your life ebbs low.
This will hurt.
So I learned something weird about how this game does its
Unworthy.
crits. Crit chance in this game is very odd. So let's say So you don't always crit at 20, right? Certain weapons crit at 19 or 18 or 17, even 15, really. And there's ways to lower that to even more, which is really nice. Jesus fucking Christ, this guy has a ton of health.
What a waste.
Let's try
But-
this way.
Because of that, to offset so that you're not critting all the time, you have to confirm a crit.
Yes.
You don't
Remain
just
vigilant.
crit, you gotta confirm it.
I'm listening.
What the fuck does that mean? When you crit, when you roll like a 20, I did not find Valerie's shield. I should go looking for it. So right, confirming crits. After you crit, you got the hit. Guaranteed hit now. Now you roll again
Give the order.
and add your best attack bonus. So even if you crit on your last attack, where your chance to hit's really low, you confirm using your best chance to hit that you have. And you roll against the enemy's AC a second time. And if you miss, then your hit's regular, just a regular hit. And if you hit, then you actually crit. So you need to confirm your crit before
I
it
am your
does.
shield.
There are ways to increase the odds of your crit
Let's
confirming actually hitting. Like there's feats like critical focus, which increases your roll by 4 for crit confirming and things like that. It's fucking weird. Beyond the gate, you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance of the fortress. Across the room, by the far wall, there's a metal throne. In front of it is Jarmod Skjek, who you know well. In one hand he holds a steel scepter, in the other a sacred symbol of Torag, inset with a shimmering jewel, which you recognize as the heart of the adamantine golem. The paladin is pale, he barely opens his mouth. You're here. Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne there. It seems my command over the golems is lacking. If I lose control of the golems, we'll all die. I told you it would end like this, but you were dying for a legacy. What is that legacy worth? An army of golems? Was it worth it to come all this way just to meet your death? Wouldn't it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? One of the golems turns its metal face to you and speaks in harmony. You all deserve to die, thieves and imposters. By what right do you come to this fortress? This is the Skjek clan. They are the rightful heirs and builders of this fortress. They are not Skjek. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Orfel Skjek, am truly worthy of bearing this clan's name. Oh boy. We got a fun one today. Orfel Skjek, but you're my great uncle, and our clan left this fortress, so you and your golem stay behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. We are your descendants. Of course he's going to come around, apologize, remove the golems, and hug his grandson, because family is what's most important, right? You are no one. The real Skjek would have never abandoned their creation. Those who left forever lost the right to bear this proud name. And you have the nerve to come here, to this fortress which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents and abandoned by your unworthy fathers? Ha! You will die here with all your henchmen. Golems, attack! Gritting his teeth, Jarmod lifts steel scepter above his head. I'm doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems, Harim. You must unmake his throne. I owe you nothing. Neither you nor Torag. The gate behind you closes with a clanging sound. You will all die. You will die. You will die. This is not a good fight.
This should do it.
I should just buff. Buffing time. What do you think their reflex saves are like? I guess it doesn't work. Alright, we do a little justice, a little smiting. I just need to like delay some of them maybe. Sweet. Plan B seems to have worked out.
Johnny Zavigur.
A calculated risk.
I keep forgetting that Violin needs to buff like crazy.
Bring it! Wretched things.
Yep. I don't think the acid thing works on them at all. The other Adamantine Golem doesn't seem to be moving. I'm not gonna go piss him off. I'm just gonna run over here.
Stay behind me! Inimosi tradisi.
Oh my. That was a good turn. Oh, that was a mistake.
Despicable. This body holds.
God damn.
Let us strike as one.
Just had to be fighting these assholes with long ass range. Skeletons are not really distracting right now. Just sad.
This will hurt.
No amount of buffing helps when you roll a 4 every fucking time.
They go down!
Oh, here comes the other one.
Do not falter!
Let's try this.
Here he is fucking shit up today. Oh, Jethal is like dead. Okay. Uh-oh.
Onwards!
Do your thing, Valerie. Oh shit, he is super accurate. Okay, that's a problem.
Johnny Savitur.
Inimosi tradisi.
Okay, that'll buy me some time.
Stay behind me. Let us strike as one.
This should do it.
Bring it.
Aporane sentes.
Do not falter.
God damn.
Become as dust.
A calculated risk.
There we go, Vilene. That's what we wanted. Can't reach him without hitting the...
Tear them apart.
without walking in the web, so... Alright, Harem.
Repent.
Holy shit. Those rolls though. 6, 6, and a 1. That's
This will hurt.
I mean, it was better. There's not a lot of damage magic in these guys, and I don't see a whole lot of buffs, so we're just gonna fucking pass. It's almost dead. And he hit Harem instead.
Your life
I am
ends
yours
now.
to command.
Crit for 40! You guys are crazy, just walking right in there. This cutscene's gonna end and I'm just gonna take mad damage. Last the battle golems fall at your feet. A ghost stands to the side, shaking its fist at you. Fucking go, people. Vandals! Rawr! Have you any idea how much time I've spent creating them? Rawr! The paladin's face pale face glistens with sweat. His fingers tremble, but what's left of his strength clenches the steel scepter, Torag symbol with its shimmering jewel. Quick! Harim! Unmake the throne! Don't do this. Don't you see he's an imposter? He has no right to this fortress. It's mine. Mine. Let's make peace. Take the scepter from him. I'll repay you generously. Harim looks at the paladin, then at the ghost, and back, then turns to you with a bitter sneer. Look at them, children of Torag, butting heads like two rams on a narrow mountain path. But we do need to decide something. Though these two are equally disgusting, whose side should we take? These moments make striving for power worth it. Nothing's sweeter than seeing two petitioners before you, each wanting the other dead, and deciding whom to make your debtor and whom to destroy. Who are you, Ghost, and what are you doing here? My name, as I mentioned, Zafeld Skegsheg. I was once a famous master. The golems I made were unrivaled, either here in the Stolen Lands, or in our homeland, the King Mountain. I created this throne and scepter to control a whole army of golems, ordering them to make more and more new ones. Yes, it was a glorious time. Then my fellows worms and lice, unworthy of even wearing beards, let alone the glorious name of Skegsh, betrayed everything we lived for. They decided to abandon the road, abandon the fortress, and return home with those Wardash cowards and Langebuck morons. They even had the nerve to accuse me of betrayal. They spread rumors that my experiments had emptied the treasury. What a ridiculous excuse. A true dwarf who found his own way even without gold. He would sooner eat stones than give up his life's work. So I stayed, the last true Skegsheg, the last shield of the Road of Shields. I had my golems to help protect the fortress, perfect creatures of stone and metal, not like these cowards with stew instead of spines. I remained here and continued to guard this fortress, even as my flesh decayed until there was nothing left of me but bones and adamantine will. Listen to me. I see you're no ordinary folk, probably in the service of some rich merchant, or maybe even the local ruler. We don't need to be enemies. Let me keep guarding this fortress. In return, I'll give my best golems to serve your lord. Well, you've already broken the best ones, but I'll make new ones. Fuck that. Fine, alright. This is the last time I'm helping you, understood? Harim approaches the throne with the skeleton and strikes it with his fist. 1 blow, 2, and 3. And the throne crumbles into pieces of clanging sound, revealing another jewel, shimmering purple. Right! I mean, this guy made adamantine golems, the other guy makes garbage golems, but fuck it, you know what? Under most circumstances, that's the same thing. Thank you. The paladin was beginning a speech, but Harim interrupts him. You are welcome. You're welcome. Now go back where you came from, and I hope you try to make something useful from the pieces. Jarmud lowers his head. As you say, Your Highness, the Skegsheg clan thanks you. We're all in your debt. I'm afraid we'll have to forget the treasure of our ancestors and return home in disgrace. Farewell. So much effort, so much suffering, and for what? They built themselves a crypt and nearly buried themselves in it. Torag, Torag, you inspire your children to build such things, and they don't know how to get rid of them. Fools. Alright, let's go. There's no point standing here. Yep, everyone is stuck in the web. Because they all decided to move here in the middle of a fucking cutscene instead of being smart and staying the fuck away.
That is possible. Don't hesitate. Here.
Side quest is very light on drops.
Those
golems don't drop anything. I killed nothing but golems, so. Harry maxes the dungeon without looking back. His face bears a strange expression, a pensive half smile. No, Eileen, I think I just realized something very, very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let's talk about this after we return to the capital.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
I'm listening.
Oh no. I didn't build one in the Silver Shire. Well, now I have something to do.
I know the way.
Well, that's pretty fucking cool. Flaming Burst Weapon functions as a flaming weapon, but also explodes with flame upon striking a successful critical hit. The fire does not harm the wielder. In addition to the extra 1d6 fire damage from the flame ability, a Flaming Burst Weapon deals an additional 1d10 of fire damage on a successful critical hit. If weapon critical multiplier is 3, add an extra 2d10 of fire, and if the multiplier is times 4, add 3d10 of fire.
Focus on the goal.
Notice awaits us.
Time's not waiting.
The end draws near.
I don't think dwarves get special dwarven weapons.
Ready for
Okay.
anything. I am prepared. I know what to do.
Did I rest? Did I rest? I don't think I rested.
I'll go ahead. Focus on the goal. No mistakes. All according to plan.
Alright, I must save because this place is a little dangerous to stream, but it looks like Harim, I have to talk to him in town. Apparently, if you're evil, you can have Hell Knights be like your allies, and you can build Hell Knight schools or some shit in your fucking kingdom, but I don't think I can play evil in this game. The evil choices are like really evil. Like, you can have Mordecai be one of your advisors evil. That's some next tier shit. I don't know if I'm capable of pulling that off.
I know the way.
It is over, yes. I thought I was free of my past burdens when I accepted Growth's truths into my heart. But it is only now that I have become truly free. You know, Vilene, I used to hate them all so much. The dwarves who ousted me, the god who rejected me. Now I look upon this and I barely remember that hatred. How pathetic they are, and with their pride and their stubbornness, building their toys to die among them, powerless to make the things they've made. I'd laugh, but in fact it makes me want to cry. But on the other hand, I thought, how should I put it? Harm wraps his beard around his fist. My gift, wherever it came from, the gift to destroy, to help others create. Perhaps my god does something similar. Everything that has a beginning has an end as well. One day, Grodas will be free to destroy this world, but imagine what will happen then, after the end. Perhaps a new beginning, a new creation and a new world. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, thank you. Vilene, without you I would have kept going in circles, while resentment and hatred gnawed at me from the inside. You helped me find peace, and I swear by Grodas, I won't leave your side until it's our turn to crumble to dust. Lawful neutral is terrible. I usually don't like the lawful good, but this is the right thing. We helped the paladin. It was an act of kindness. Harem shrugs indifferently. Good, bad, they were driven by greed and pride. Truth be told, the two didn't differ much. Both true truth and Skijak clan, the true followers of Torag. There is nothing to be proud of here. I care not who won the fortress. What draws my mind are thoughts of the place in the world and the true meaning of serving Grotus. Destroying, creating something new from the pieces and destroying it again. Isn't that what you're doing now here in the Stolen Lands? You have built our kingdom upon the ashes of countless predecessors. Ponder this when you have the time.
Ready for anything. Follow my lead. I know what to do. In due time.
Nice. "16 days. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't show you my very fancy S-Stock that I really want to find somebody who can use. And I really don't have anybody because my only dexterity people are kind of already set up. I guess Lindsay could go melee, but she's not, that's not really her style. Is it the Life Stopper? Yep. A +4 S-Stock with speed, keen, and finesse wielding. And it lets you cast Waves of Fatigue spell once per day as a level 11 wizard. Keen doubles the critical threat range. And speed basically gives you haste normally, does not stack with haste. The damn thing crits at a 15. Absolutely crazy.
No mistakes.
That's without putting any points in improved critical.
Don't hesitate.
Alright, wish me luck.
On my way.
We will be victorious!
Well, that's oh, that's very bad.
Advance!
That's extremely bad.
Esmo, Axi, Yas.
Let's try this way.
How did you fucking hit me when I'm invisible?
Stay behind me!
Akti, go.
I move unseen.
This should do it. Unworthy.
Ronda Gratio.
Wow.
A calculated risk. Wretched things.
Ronda Gratio.
Oh, come on, dude.
Bring it!
This will hurt. Despicable.
Fucking hell. Tree ants are probably not that agile. They might be too large though.
Yes.
We're gonna assume they don't like fire.
Go. Tear them apart.
Let's try this way. Advance! You never had a chance.
Uh-oh.
Test me or lose me.
It's more or less what I was expecting to happen.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Ona Hadayana.
I don't even see where Octavia is. Is she even in the party? Did she get eaten? Like, what the fuck? Octavia was here, right? Like... Oh, she got deaded. By that lightning attack.
This should do. This body holds no more.
Apurane sentes.
They go down.
A calculated risk. Test me or lose me. Unworthy.
Patrizio Turino.
Well, if you're gonna make me walk, then I'm gonna get a little closer.
Inimos Flavisi.
This body holds no more.
Tashani Savitur.
Bring it!
Inimos Flavisi. I can't keep this up much longer. Inimos Flavisi.
Shadows engulf me.
Tear them apart!
She's hitting pretty good.
This will hurt.
I am yours to command. I'm listening. Give the order. You can rely on me. Here.
All I got for that was diamond.
Don't hesitate. Keep formation.
Time's not waiting. I know the way.
Well, about time.
State your desire. That is possible. I am prepared.
You will be upset to find out that Cyberpunk 2077 up until 2016 was a third-player person game. Used to have wall running and flying cars and shit.
go ahead.
Holy shit, this is even worse. Even as the timeline looked increasingly unrealistic, management said delaying wasn't an option. Their goal was to release Cyberpunk 2077 before new consoles from Microsoft and Sony, expected in the fall of 2020, were even announced. That way, the company could launch the game on existing PS4, Xbox One, and PC, then double dip by releasing versions down the road for the next generation consoles. People who bought the old versions will receive a free update when the new ones were available. Some engineers realized the Cyberpunk was too complex to run well on the 7-year-old consoles with its city full of bustling crowds and hulking buildings. They said management dismissed their concerns, however, citing their success in pulling off The Witcher 3.
All according to plan.
It is literally a company who just like let their success get to their head.
Time's not waiting.
Like, just so into their own heads. Jesus Christ. We had the company who pulled off Witcher 3, man. What's, you know, what could possibly go wrong? We can do the impossible. We can make the impossible possible. Alright. My next goal is the 24th is when I need to go to the tavern. I don't know if you read all the messages I sent you because I sent you a ton. But I need to go to a tavern on the 24th. It is the 14th. So I can't do the things that I want, basically. I have some deal. Non-military upgrades. Okay. Should really have saved right before doing it. This is some of the stuff that I did offline because it's not particularly exciting. CD Projekt Red also declined any comments or interviews for this particular article because, of course, they did. God damn it. One of them succeeds, the other one fails. And also, they designed the engine while they were making the game, which just very bold choice. Also very dumb choice. I don't think I've ever heard a story of a game doing that and it worked out fine. Like, I don't think that has ever happened. Or at least, it's not a story I've heard. But here we are. You know? Trying again. Fuck. Well, nobody's here to handle the contract. Someone put a contract on my head and all of the people that I usually have to deal with this stuff. I could cancel this and get my Eternal Guardians on another fucking day. I should probably do that. Fucking 30 days wasted. Oh well. Alright, let's see what's going on in my throne room. Looks like the new chapter is about to begin. Lindsay excitedly waves around a letter written in the neat handwriting, expensive stationery. I have news! Take a look. Iron Vedi, King of Pitax, sent you an invitation to the Rush Light Tournament. We're not gonna miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. All the high side at Pitax will be there, including people from the Academy. Maybe even Headmaster Talia Gittaren. I love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Eobald is writing about me. Writing with me, excuse me. What is this tournament? Iron Vedi holds once in several years. Guests from all nearby kingdoms, Mivon, Groton, Brevoy. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. What can you tell me of Pitax and its king? Well, Imagine a roadhouse full of pirates, mercenaries, smugglers, spies, and other gentlemen of fortune. They drink into their success, talking business, buying, selling, hiring, choking, burying. Now take this roadhouse and imagine it's the size of a kingdom. That was Pitax before Iron Vedi. Now imagine some unknown bard enters the house, pulls off a few shady deals, and suddenly becomes its owner. Everything is the same as it was, but now the walls are covered with portraits of the owner. A brass band plays music every night. A juggler with a pet bear walks around the room. Gnome strippers dance on the tables. Barmen sell a variety of racy substances from the area beyond its beer. That's Pitax now. If Arvedi holds it every several years, why did he wait until now to invite me? How would I know? What goes in Iron Vedi's head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as a baroness. Now you're a bona fide queen. His equal, you could say. There's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the year. Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Ayurvedi we're talking about, after all. But I doubt he'd try to kill you at his own festival with business partners from all his neighbors present. He's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes and ears open and don't sign anything. Ayurvedi can go shit to the abyss with this tournament. Write that back, I won't be attending. No, fuck that, we're going. Of course we're going. Well, if I have the time, why not? Great, Chapeau. It'll at least be a ton of fun. You take me with you, right? Pretty please? Rudenskjeg looks much better than he did on your first meeting. Back then, she could barely stand for the wound she received fighting the golem. Now the dwarf stands proudly at attention before you in polished armor. Your Highness, my dear Saharim, deeply respected servant of Groders. The Skeg clan has sent me to you to express our gratitude for everything you have done to us. I present you with this humble gift. We crafted this for Saharim personally from the metal of artifacts unmade by him. Rudram hands the small but heavy chest to Harem and bows. Harem frowns, trying to hide his confusion, then nods and accepts the gifts. Well, I'm glad you're alright. It's nice to see someone manage to make something useful out of those worthless scraps.
Ayurvedi, king of Pitax, invited our queen to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious style.
Alright, I think this is a good place to call as any. Kinda late, kinda hungry, I still gotta work tomorrow, so... I do want to show you one thing if you're still watching. I hope you're still watching.
I am prepared.
Alright, as soon as this,
Follow my lead.
dismembered.
There's my general, Liz. And notice how, like, she's all blurry? Because she has a ring that constantly casts blur on her. Which means she actually, right now, has all of the equipment she had equipped on her.
I know the way. Ready?
Someone tries to attack my tavern. They're in for, like, a really bad day, I guess. Alright. Cutting out. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.